Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So today we're going to be heading on over to the in-game news section because we do have news on what the next Dragon of the Week is going to be. So coming to Dragonlandia next week, the Mutant Dragon will be the Dragon of the Week beginning on Monday. Stay tuned for more news next week on our Facebook and Instagram pages. So that could possibly just mean stay around for more news on the mutant, or it could mean some extra special stuff. But regardless, the Mutant Dragon is back out as a Dragon of the Week again, or will be very shortly. So if you've never actually managed to get this dragon before, well, here is going to be your great opportunity, let's put it that way. And I mean, the Mutant Dragon has been available as a Dragon of the Week a couple of times before, like in 2015 it was, in 2016 it was, but still, you know, if you missed out on it on that one time during January of 2016, you've probably been waiting a very long time for this dragon to come back out. So, you know, I'm happy that it's back out. We already have the dragon now, but, you know, we can always breed a second one or anything else along those lines. So, just letting you guys know that that is definitely going to be next week's Dragon of the Week. Because I know a lot of you have been asking over the last few days for whatever reason. And I have been trying to breed our Briar Dragon, of course, but as you can tell, not going too swimmingly. I love getting 19-hour breeding times all the time. Definitely my favourite. I think my voice just destroyed itself there. But, yeah, I've got to wait 19 hours for this. Why does it take so long? Oh, goodness gracious me. And we need to level up this metal dragon here. But before we do any of that, I believe we are actually falling a little bit behind in the Dragon League arena thing. So hopefully we can at least do one of the fights here. Good. For a second there, it looked like they were all going to be like level 80s. I was going to have a panic. Because again, I don't want to go down in the arena leagues just in case I want to be high up in the league for whatever reason. Normally, for just random stuff, it's better to be in Dragon Scale League 2 rather than the top tier, just because then you get a lot of easier opponents. But, oh well, that doesn't matter. You know, if we ever do want to go for like the Dark Mech, or not the Dark Mech, the Mech, the Tsunami, the Warlord, it's just going to be very good for us to stay in the top league, just in case. But not that we're ever going to win any of them. We came very, very close at one point. I think we ended up like 10 points away because someone just overtook us in like the last few minutes of that round, which was very saddening. I could have finally added one of those guys to our collection. But one day, when we get all the food in the world, we will do that. I promise you guys, we will get one of those dragons eventually. I will prove to you I am not a complete moron when it comes to this game. But for now, we'll just keep one-shotting all of these low-level guys. Like, at first it was only showing, like, the super high guys, and now we've got all these, like, level 40s and that, so, you know, I'll take it. I'll take the 3 points, definitely. And if we can get 6 wins, then we can keep collecting the arena gems as well, which is going to help us in future. They are just so useful for, like, certain events and whatnot. Why are people messaging me? Stop messaging me! Oh my goodness, if this continues, I'm actually going to break someone's neck. You see, I imagine someone is attempting to gain my attention at this point, but, you know, well, let's all ignore it. It's not happening. I'm busy in my world of DML for now. Leave off! I hope you guys don't have Steam. If you don't have Steam, that noise isn't going to be as annoying as it is for me. And I hope you guys just can't hear it very much in general, but oh, this is why I should always turn off my notifications before I do anything. If it's not, like, on my PC, it's on my mobile, where it's just going crazy. Oh well. You know, one day I will remember, and that will be an amazing day. I will feel like I am the best person in the world that day. I'm like, oh my goodness, I finally remembered. That's great. But anyway, let's do all of our auto battle tickets, or use them at least, because we've got 10 of them to use every day now, so we can do like all of these blue map fights like super quick. And obviously, you know me, that's very good news. It means a lot of food, it means a lot of gold, and all that jazz, so not gonna complain one bit. I mean, obviously, to get these 10 tickets, you have to have VIP level 11, and most people won't have that. I can understand, but I love it. I am so glad that out of everything that VIP gives me, that these are one of those things. It's genuinely like, it saves me so much hassle. And it gives me something to like just do fights super duper quick, and who doesn't want that? That's like great. But I'm not sure how many more of these fights we'll do. We might do these last 3 here, but then I will have to skedaddle a bit. I mean, first day back at work, so obviously I'm not all hip and ready for the afternoon or anything like that. And it is a Saturday. That is so weird, going back to work on a Saturday as like the first day in a while. I'd expect it to be at least a weekday, but no, it's just a random weekend. Well, I guess that's just how it is when you don't have a regular 9 to 5 job. We're not quite that basic yet, but you know what? It's like 7 o'clock anyway, so it is quite late when I got in. Because again, just for you people, as soon as I walk in the door, I just come upstairs, do some DML. That's how my day goes. But I'm so salty about yesterday, because I did do a live stream yesterday, I think it was, either yesterday or like the day before. And I just completely didn't notice that there was text all over the screen. And then when I rewatched it, I'm like, oh my god, why have I done that? Why have I done this to myself? Like, literally, it makes me very upset. Just knowing that that's a thing. If I ever live stream again, and you are there, please, for the love of goodness gracious, tell me that there is text on the screen, because, you know, when I have my recording stuff going, I can't actually see what I'm showing you, because what I see is different, because I can add a bunch of layers and overlays and extra stuff, and I won't see any of it. I just have to assume that it's working, and that I haven't made a massive fool of myself, which is evidently what happened the other day. But alas, we will suffer. And look, it's the Angler Dragon. What a weird looking guy. I don't remember, I don't think we actually won that guy, did we? I think I was busy during that week of the solo event, so I don't think we actually finished it off. Don't remember though. Again, I've seen so many dragons at this point. I know every single dragon in this game. Like, you could say a random name and I would be like, that is or is not currently an in-game dragon. But I still can't remember which ones I actually have a lot of the time, because we have like close to 300 different dragons. And after seeing so many different dragons of the week and having other dragons that we've just never managed to breed, I can't remember at this point. I'm sure there's someone else that is here that can probably name the dragons I have better than I can. Obviously, I know most of the legendaries that we have, but in terms of all the rares and epics, and a couple of the event dragons, you know, sometimes my mind just goes blank. But I guess that's the fun in it, because then as soon as I say something wrong, everyone's like, quacks, that's wrong. And I'm like, okay, don't get your knickers in a twist, boy. But I don't know how many wins in a row we've done so far recently, but I do want another purple chest, because even though we have enchanted our cockatoo, you know, the journey is very far from over. We have the disco ball to upgrade. We have the superhero to enchant fully. Both of those we need to enchant by 4 levels. We still got the fossil to go. We still got the frosty to go. And then when all of those 4 are done, we will be completely finished with necessary, air quotes, breeding or enchanting 4 enchantment breeding dragons. That will be a very good day. But I predict that we won't be done for a very long time still, because we need to collect a ton of energy again for the superhero and disco ball, which is just fantastic. I swear, out of all of the enchanting breeding dragons, energy is like one of the most common, or one of the most commonly shared elements that we have to use, which makes collecting a lot of it very, very tedious. I don't know, I'm not 100% on that, but it just feels like we've had to use so much energy. Water and light, I don't believe we've had to use very much of, like, at all. But I could complain all day about having to collect enchantment materials and that. You guys know me at this point. I could complain about a lot of things for a long period of time. I could complain about a lot of shows that I watch. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'll have to make a small backlog of videos sometime next week, because I know that one day I am pretty much busy from like 6 AM to 12, that like midnight or like 11 PM. That's going to be a very busy day for me, so hopefully I actually remember and don't just completely forget. That would be very annoying, because I mostly do still try and get out at least a video a day, if not 2 videos minimum. Once in the morning, once at night. Obviously that doesn't always happen, but minimum of at least 1 a day. It's not even like I'm doing a daily challenge or anything like that, it's just, I don't know, I just feel like I'm letting you down if I don't upload daily, because it's almost like if I was waiting on someone to upload, I just want like tons of content or whatever. That's how I used to be, at least. So just making you wait for like even 20 hours feels rude. Feels very, very saddening, honestly. But I did enjoy making the compilation video yesterday of the legendary dragons. I'm not sure if I'll do any more of those. It's just, you don't really see many compilations or like just random all these dragons in DML very frequently, because no one really bothers with content for this game anymore. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens anyway. But come on, give me a good chest. No, just another green one? Well, fine game. See if I care. We'll end up running out of keys soon anyway, so it's sooner that we finish. That shadow material is very, very useful. Thank you. One more win and we'd be able to get a battle chest, but I will do that probably a little bit later, because I don't want to have to wait for them to reset and everything. And just so that you guys remember, as soon as the event is over, there will be a new clan event starting in 1 day and 13 hours, so make sure you are around for that. But for the Rosie Outlook event, we are literally right at the end. We just have 20 more for collect gold to go, and I think in 1 day and 19 hours, that's going to be super easy. That's like 3 and a bit resets, so that's like 18 hours. Easily done. Very easily. Again, I can sort of like relax and just take it at my own pace now, rather than having to worry or anything. But yeah, because we only have that left to go, I can't really do any more event tier guides or gameplay or anything, so this is just where we are, just so that you know. So for now anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember, this is going to be the new dragon of the week, so make sure you leave your breeding den open if you want to breed this dragon as soon as possible. But for now, thank you very much for watching. like this video if you enjoyed this today. And until next time, I will see you then.